video series where we're going to go over Pentagon Shine for our spring/summer show. Most likely it's going to be a virtual show, so we're going to have you film your parts. Either Miss Jessica can film it or you can film it at home, and we're going to put all of the, or I'm going to put all the different videos together and try to create it like we're kind of dancing together, but not. So yeah, I have a vision. I think it'll work. So I'm going to go over the whole song. This first part is probably going to go up to right before the chorus. And so the intro, the first verse, and the pre-chorus. My students should already know this. Anyone else can join in if they want, and I can put you in the video. It would be great if, like, at the ending, which will be, I'll do that part, a whole video on its own. So it might be like the fourth video, and have the ending where anyone can learn it real quick, because it's really easy. It's just the chorus and a lot of like jumping around and having fun. And then we can put that and have like different videos of all of you doing that together at the end of the piece, which would be cool. Okay, so if you remember the very beginning, Michael Paul on the floor playing the piano, just make sure your hand movements are very big so you can, as people can see that you're like playing the piano and just really animated. And then I think after the piano part, you get up, turn around, and clear your throat, and then that's when the rest start dancing. Before that, everyone else, I'm gonna like probably try to put you around Michael Paul in the video, but you're gonna be standing with your hands on your hips. You can like lean over to the side, you can stand like this, you can just kind of slouch however you want, but just hands on the hips at the beginning. And that's when he starts the piano part. Then after that part, we're going to go 1, 2, up, down. So you're gonna go 1, 2, up, down, and then you're gonna kind of shimmy back up on the right foot first. And then you're gonna do the same on the left foot. So it's gonna be 1, 2, up, down, and then kind of shimmy up again. And then you're gonna put your 2 fingers together, and then they're just gonna go back and forth, and then your arms are gonna go above you. At the same time, your knees are gonna go out, like opposite each other. So it's gonna be like this, and your toes are just going back and forth with your heel up. And your knees are gonna go opposite each other, kind of. So it's just like this motion. Kind of like knees going opposite. So you just like practice this over and over again. And that's what you're gonna do, where your hands do this, and then above you. And you're kind of like crouched down while you're doing it. So you're just like really low in your legs, and it helps with that, with your knees bent. Okay, so piano part, and then right, up, down, shimmy up, left, up, down, shimmy up, fingers, hands. And when you do your hands, kind of have your like eyes and your head follow your hands when they're up. And then you're going to go off to the side and start the first verse. So kind of like just off any way you want. Each of them do something different there. And then it's going to start the first verse, which I'm going to have you all do the same thing. And I think this part will be good, having you all together. So after that part, which I think you know pretty well, the first verse, which we haven't gone over too much because we weren't planning on having that in the show, but you're going to start with your hands kind of like a praying motion, or praying right here, and then you're going to step left and turn to the left, and your hands are going to go down. So it's going to be like, and then you're going to cross, and so you're going to go like left, right, kind of. It's like this, and then when you start singing the first verse, you're going to go down, cross, and then that's when you go back, and your hand, both arms are going to go back, and you're kind of going back on your right foot. So it's start here, but then you immediately go left, cross your arms, and then back. Alright, and then that is when everyone scatters again. So they do a lot of this, which would have been cool in a live show. So we'll perform it eventually, and I'll give you more distinct parts. But for now, for the video, you'll pretty much do most of the stuff the same, except for this next part. So after that, you do, then you do kind of motion with your hand where you're kind of facing this direction, and then you do 1, 2, 3. So it's like 1, 2, 3. So you just kind of like cross your arms, and then put your leg up, the third one, and then that's the end of that part. And then this is the part where I told you before about getting in your like little circle thing, not the twice circle, it's a different circle. And so some of them I do this, getting in the circle, and I'm going to make a decision. I will have Leah and Eva facing forward on this part, and I want Michael, Paul, and Caitlin to be facing the side. So your profile is to the camera. So Leah and Eva, just look at the camera and do the dance movements on this part, probably the rest of the song, but Michael, Paul, and Caitlin, I want you to be facing the side. So when I put it in the video, 2 of you will be on the side, and then Leah and Eva will be in the front. So it'll be like your backs are all together. It makes sense up here. So just if you're on the side, it doesn't matter which side, because I can flip the video, so whichever side you want to go to. But you kind of do motion and kind of jump into place, and then you're going to step and do like a little swimming motion with your arm towards the camera, or Leah and Eva just do it to the side, and you do both arms to the side, and then after that's when you do this part and go around. So your arms are going to be out like this, and then just go around to the side like that. And you can kind of hear it in the music when it happens. So you're going to, from this part, turn, down, swipe, back, and then this part is kind of fast, like it's dun dun, and then you do dun 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 dun, and then you do into motion, and then that's the end of that part, and then kind of scatter off, and then when they come back on the screen, when they say hey, the other part of the song, it's on the pre-chorus, when the pre-chorus starts, they come back in and do hey, and just look excited, get us excited in there, and I'll like comp you all together. And then this next part is going to be Michael, Paul, where the guy goes dun 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 dun, and then it's going to start the chorus. So you're going to do arm up, praying motion, where you're kind of like swimming, and then like 3 times, kind of like twirl your finger 3 times, and then just kind of do a hop and stand to the side. But while Michael, Paul is doing this part, everyone else is just in the back with a lot of energy. So in front of the camera, show a lot of energy, dancing when they say hey, hey. Every time they say hey, get that energy up there. And so Michael, Paul's doing this part, and then you're gonna stop and turn to the camera, and that's when we start the chorus. So that I will do on the next video, but let's go through the beginning with the music.
like you. 좋은 적이 없었어. I'm sorry. 더 말고 비어서 그래 나는 날 사랑하는 지질이 그래 나는 뭐더니 난 너한테.
Okay, I did forget one part. After the fingers and the legs, you're gonna go up and down. So together, up and down, and then hands up. I think you remember that. So, from the beginning, let's go through the whole thing, play it again with the music, and then we should be good for video one. And on those parts where there's no choreo, there's actually no choreo there. Just kind of freestyle it. Try to sing along. You've heard the song enough. You probably picked up some words. And just jump around when they get excited, saying hey. And it will look fine when I like put it all together. And if your timing's off, I can fix it. Okay, so right, up, down, shimmy up, left, down, shimmy up, together, up and down, hands. And then playing the music in my head. That's actually it. It's not too bad. There's just some parts that go kind of quick and then picks back, then it slows down where there's not much choreo. And it's just high energy song to have fun. So let's go again with the music.
아주 오래전부터 너를 좋아했었다고 지금 말한다면 뭐가 달라질까요? 달라질 게 없는 날 가진 너는 마치 뿌리 깊은 나무 같아서 신이 웃게 빚은 한 송이의 풍보 사라지지 마 달라지지 마 내가 너를 좋아해도 nobody knows 다른 여자를 봐도 nobody's like you
one more time with the music, and I'm going to do the front part for Lee and Eva because I just realized I was doing the side both times. So on this part, I'll do it facing forward one more time.
아주 오래전부터 너를 좋아했었다고 지금 말한다면 뭐가 달라질까요? 달라질 게 없는 날 가진 너는 마치 뿌리 깊은 나무 같아서 신이 웃게 빚은 한 송이의 풍보 사라지지 마 달라지지 마 내가 너를 좋아해도 nobody knows 다른 여자를 봐도 nobody's like you
Okay, that is end of part one. Went over the intro, the first verse, and the pre-chorus. So next time I'll go over what just did the whole chorus. Make sure we're on the same page. We'll probably go through the chorus and the second verse. So see you next time. 안녕.